So hi, I'm Corrine Harmon, and I'm from Heber City, Utah, up near the High Uintas Wilderness area. And it's a beautiful stretch of country, and it absolutely cannot compare to this stuff down here. We need more wilderness, we really do. Thanks.
I'm Beverly, I'm from Ohio. Used to be that my bucket list was to go to Italy, but last year I came here, fell in love. I'm going to cry. And I support SUWA because I need somebody to advocate for me and being able to experience this.
Hi, I'm Jim Walker. I live in Burlington, Iowa, the hometown of Aldo Leopold. Leopold said things natural, wild, and free have a value, and that value is important to me. It's important when I'm here. I love the place, it's breathtaking, and I love knowing places like this exist. I'd like to preserve it for my kids and grandkids. SUWA is a great organization that is down on the ground, does good work, and highly efficient.
Hi, I'm Melody Walker from Burlington, Iowa. We first came to this area in 1984, and that time I thought it was a godforsaken land, but since then I've been coming here and hiking and having a great time. And I was on a hike yesterday with 15 other people, and there was one time where it was silent. And I think that's an important thing, to just have an area we can come to where it's quiet and just restore your soul. And SUWA is important to me because they're an organization that I know that uses my money to do what needs to be done in this area, protect the land that I love.
My name is Brand. I used to work for SUWA, and I first became enchanted by southern Utah in the late 60s when I went to Escalante and did some of the hikes off the Hole in the Rock Road. At that time, there was one restaurant in Escalante called Whitey's, which a friend of mine who accompanied me on that first trip said is the worst place he'd ever eaten in twice. But the hikes were the best I'd ever been on. So I kept coming back and coming back. When the opportunity came to come to SUWA, I jumped on it. And I've never been sorry. SUWA's been good because we've basically taken on a very difficult project. And the people who have come with SUWA are interested in working over the long run. We don't give up easily. And we've found that over the course of time we've been able to influence things and that previously were thought to be indefensible in terms of wilderness protection. But SUWA never quits. And its members and staff, their compasses never waver.
I love SUWA because I like the way they go about attacking, saving Utah's public lands for the citizens of the United States of America.
Hi, I'm really happy to be supporting SUWA because SUWA does such great work here. I love wilderness and all that you folks do to help preserve it. It's so important to us all, and thank you.
It's so good to be here. It's been a few years since I've been down to the Roundup, and I just have to say every time I forget how absolutely stunning the scenery is, the beauty. I mean, it just brings tears to my eyes when I drive out here to Hidden Splendor. It's named Hidden Splendor for a reason. I love SUWA because they understand the value of wilderness and are willing to protect it for all the American people.
I'm Cody Adamson from Lehi, Utah, and if I was to say why wilderness matters to me, it's important to me to have a place to get away, to go out and experience something wild, something scenic where you can really feel close to the world we live in and see the things and the places that can really be inspiring. And I think SUWA does an excellent job of maintaining that, protecting that, and also making sure people are aware of what's out here.
Don Olive, and I live in Aberdeen, Maryland, which is quite a ways from the Red Rock Wilderness here in Utah. I strongly support SUWA because of the efforts that they make in preserving the land, that we all need some place that we can escape from our iPods and our laptops and our cell phones and our Blackberries, some place that we can get away, just escape the modern pressures of life, and SUWA is making that effort for us to preserve these magnificent landscapes.
Hi, my name is Jean Binion and I live in Moab. I've lived there for 11 years, and before that I lived in Salt Lake City forever, and prior to that I lived in Phoenix, Arizona. And when we lived in Phoenix, we used to come up to southern Utah all the time to explore and just to wonder at the landscape. We've loved it forever, and we were practically charter members of SUWA when they were still down in Cedar City, as a matter of fact, and have been faithful members ever since.
Brian Narrow, and I'd like to say something about this wonderful landscape that surrounds me here. Since the first time I've seen this land 30 years ago, I've been attracted to it and have been exploring it ever since. I've always searched for an organization that might be interested in protecting it, and the South Utah Wilderness Alliance is something that somebody brought my way a long time ago, and they're the group that really makes a difference here. They're the shakers, the movers. They protect this landscape that's so vital to my soul and everyone else's soul.
Hi, I'm Mary Honer, and I think SUWA's great. This is my first time with them, but I've had a terrific time. SUWA is the one.
Hi, my name's Paul. I'm from Santa Cruz, California, and I've been coming to the deserts of southern Utah for decades now, and it's a place where I can challenge myself physically and rejuvenate my mind and just come back refreshed and satisfied to be part of this incredible landscape. And SUWA is such a vital instrument in making sure that I'll be able to appreciate this throughout my life, and generations to come can come back here and also experience this magic.
Mike Binion. I live in Moab, and I've lived in Utah since 1975. Before that, I lived in Arizona. I've been all over the world, and the landscape in Utah is really spectacular. We spend a lot of time out in it, hiking, doing river trips, and it needs to be protected. And I believe that SUWA is the one organization that has really been able to concentrate on southern Utah. It doesn't have other priorities, and I support them fully and have since I began back in the 80s. We were original members, and support them strongly and hope that everybody else would do the same.
I'm Carolyn Hopper, and I live in Bozeman, Montana, and I support SUWA because I believe in my heart and soul that anyone who is doing work to help others understand the importance of why we need quiet and wild places is awesome to support.
Hi, I'm Paul Gilbert. I work for the National Park Service at Mesa Verde. I've been coming to these lands for many years. I think we need to save them, protect them for future generations. They're incredible. Everybody should be able to see them. And I support SUWA. They're an amazing organization of people from every walk of life, and they do a tremendous job, and I believe that we should support SUWA and continue the fight.
I'm Sigler, and I live in Brighton, Utah, and I really support wilderness because it allows for wild things a place, and I like to be a member of SUWA for years, and I've always felt as though SUWA was the organization that philosophically supported my ideas better than any other organization that I can think of when it comes to wilderness, and I'm just always amazed at the people who put in the time and work for SUWA and their dedication and the things that they've done for wilderness through the years has been just amazing.
Hi, I'm Joe Bredden from Boulder, Colorado. So, why the land's important to me. Hard to say exactly. They touch me in a way that other places don't. I mean, I've always liked great open spaces and outdoor vistas, but the canyons, something about it seems like it's a little easier for me to, I don't know, find my way home to my own, I don't know, best part of myself, clear my head, clear out the cobwebs. It feels like home more than other places, and it's something that, you know, I hope stays around, outlives me by a long time, and is available for future generations as long as they're around. And I guess SUWA has always struck me as being the best at protecting this landscape, and so I guess it was early in the early 80s, I think, when Clive Kincaid was running it, and came through Boulder, and I was thinking, oh wow, there's a group actually looking to protect it. And they seem to have grown with the times and gotten more sophisticated, and seem to know what they're doing and having an effect. So,
my name is Bob Stulak. I live in Boulder, Colorado, and I started coming down here about 2004, introduced by the Colorado Mountain Club, and I've been coming back ever since. It's a great area, and I support SUWA because I don't like what Utah was doing to wants to do to their backcountry. I mine off-road vehicles, and I really wish they didn't even exist. But that's why I support them, and that's my reasons. And they keep coming back every spring and fall when it cools off a little.
I'm Amy Brunfund. I'm from Salt Lake City. Let's see, when did I join SUWA? I don't even remember. I was living in Colorado in about 1993, and I was under the influence of Wendell Berry, I believe, who wrote about settling down in a place and trying to protect it instead of looking for the next new place. And I realized that having grown up in Utah, my place is Utah, and I felt like I needed to move back and protect that place. And SUWA was the organization that seemed to me to be doing the most effective and the best job. They were focused on the kinds of places that meant Utah to me, and they were succeeding in defining America's Red Rock Wilderness and working to protect those places.
My name is Shane Busman, and this is Sirius here, and these landscapes are so beautiful that I really think they have to be preserved, and that's why SUWA's mission is so great, because the mission is to protect wilderness and keep things wild, and without that we wouldn't have anything, so it's great.